Hey folks, Jake and I are here to shoot a little video, playing a little music this time. I want to talk about a concert that I saw back in September. My buddy Dave came in. We wanted to see Brooks Giles play at Jimmy Can't Dance, which is a new jazz club here in Louisville. Dave and Brooks have been friends since they were kids. And so we got to get a seat right up front. I was sitting right in front of Brooks' monitor. Sounded great. Alright, so this CD is Brooks Giles, the Bangkok Sessions, Somewhere on Earth. And Brooks was surprised when I told him I had this CD. I've had it so long I can't really remember, where I got it, whether I actually picked it up or whether Dave gave it to me. I put money that Dave gave it to me. There's a great picture of Brooks right there with us playing the soprano sax with the bell right at the holder. Looking very forward to seeing Brooks. I think he's playing Jimmy Can't Dance again, like the weekend of Christmas, that Friday night. He has one other recording. Right now I don't know where to get it. I mentioned it to him, and I think he's going to try to keep an eye out for a copy for me. So he doesn't even have one, I guess. And so if you ever see this CD somewhere, you need to grab it, because I'd love to be able to tell you where to get it, because I think everybody needs to hear him play. And but right now, I don't know where you would get any of his music. I should have looked to see if there's some place you can get it digitally. Let's listen to this for a minute. Some great playing. Man. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the copyright strike here. This looks like it was done on an independent label. I don't think Brooks is going to hit me with a copyright strike, and I don't think there's a record label to do it, so hopefully I won't get dinged, but I'm going to take that chance this time, because I just feel like y'all need to hear how good he is. Alright, so the rest of this video is going to be dedicated to some VCLT. Dave's not a member of the vinyl community, and he doesn't really comment, but he knows me, and he brings me stuff. And this is a pile of stuff that he brought me. So, yeah. All right. So, first CD, Shell. This girl group is kind of Americana roots pop. I don't know. They kind of do their own thing, which is really cool. That's what the back of it looks like. I haven't, I've listened to him a little bit, but I'm not as familiar with him as Dave is. He really enjoys their stuff. He also brought me a Harry Manx CD. Now, Harry's a really unusual cat. I'm going to pull the cover out so you can see it. Because I got a sticker on the jewel case. Harry Manx. This is Wise and Otherwise. Harry's very unique. He plays the instrument he plays is called a Mohan Veena, which is a stringed instrument, kind of rare. And he plays a style that is influenced by both Indian music, and by Indian music I mean India, not Native American, and the blues. That's what the inside of the CD looks like. But Harry plays a kind of a roots music that's all his own. Very unique artist. I really enjoy his stuff. Dave knew I was a fan, so he got me that. Miles Davis, Birdland, 1954, 51. My eyesight is terrible. Great lineup featuring J.J. Johnson, Eddie Lockjaw Davis, Big Nick Nicholson, Sonny Rollins, Kenny Drew, Billy Taylor, Tommy Potter, Charles Mingus, Art Blakey. On Blue Note, it's a newly restored radio broadcast. Here's the inside. Back. Yeah, I've got like 25 to 30 Miles Davis CDs. I probably ought to do a video on that someday. The next CD is a Christian band, Ravenhill. The album's called Souls. Very, very cool band. They really rock. And I don't know how to describe them. They're a little more modern. But man, their songwriting is great. It's intense. This album really surprised me. Well, one, I didn't know what to expect because I'd never heard of the band. But this was an outstanding album. And that's Ravenhill Soul. And it can be a little difficult to get to. This next CD is called Treasure of the Broken Land, the songs of Mark Hurd. It was a project put together by Phil Madeira. Phil is an outstanding keyboardist, B3 organist. He has played with all. Who hasn't he played with? Phil Keggy, Russ Taff, Emmylou Harris. Those are the three that come to my mind first. Oh yeah, there goes Brooks singing. Fantastic singer as well. Just fantastic. Alright, so this project is well, it's not a compilation. It was, they took the songs of Mark Hurd, and for those of you who don't know, Mark Hurd was an outstanding songwriter on a level with Dylan, as far as the quality of his lyrics. And he died back, I believe, in '91. He performed at Cornerstone Music Festival and had a heart attack during the performance. Though I think he walked off the stage fine. I think it was afterwards that the problem started occurring. So he's been gone for a while. But they're trying to keep his music alive, which is a great thing. And I've heard other tribute albums to Mark. What I appreciate about this one is that there's a lot of newer artists. This is the type of CD I sit down and I start looking at the people on the CD, and I start thinking, I haven't heard of these people, but man, they're good. And I need to start researching who they are and what kind of music projects I can find with them on it. So I'm going to tell you some of the people who are playing, who have done songs on this CD. And these are all artists. They're, at least on this CD, they're doing kind of a Americana roots type acoustic music. Mark Hake, Levi Parham, Birds of Chicago, Lily and Madeline, Sean Rowe. Everybody should know Rodney Crowell. Cruz Contreras, Amy Spence, Drew Holcomb. I have just become aware of who Drew Holcomb is. He's a good young artist. Willie Sugarcaps. Wow, that's quite a name. Amy Helm, Cindy Morgan, and Levi Parham on Orphans of God. And I don't know who Amy and Levi are, but Cindy Morgan, I have a lot of her stuff. She's good. Sierra Hull, the Red Dirt Boys. This is Phil and the other guys from Emmylou Harris's band that played on her album Red Dirt Girl. So they asked her for permission to call themselves the Red Dirt Boys, and I believe next year they might have a project coming out. That would be awesome. Humming People, which I've never heard of, but the next two I'm a huge fan of. North Mississippi All-Stars and Buddy Miller. Buddy he's one of my favorite country musicians of all time. Sarah Potenza and Over the Rhine. And that kind of concludes this. But I'm telling you, it's a great project. Great songs redone by, and I listened to this, and the arrangements are different than what I've heard before. I really highly recommend this. This is why I made it the last CD that I've shown. Great stuff. Let you see the inside. Kind of folds out. Also, Dave brought me this cool mug. It's got the artist names on the back. It's pretty cool. Alright, so he brought me 3 records too. One was a rescue. I hope it'll play. It should be Mark Hurd, Ashes and Light. It's a little worn. Does have some inner sleeve and liner notes. Let's see here. And then pictures. The cover's kind of wore. This sleeve, inner sleeve is wore. There's some surface stuff on the vinyl. It's on Murrah Records. I'll give it a whirl. He picked it up for $1, so it was worth getting for $1. It was worth getting and cleaning it and seeing if it'll play, and that's what I'm going to do. The other 2 I can't believe I haven't got to yet. I may play them this weekend. They're from the same artist, Sean Michelle, and Sean Michelle is a blues rock artist, Christian artist, doing some. I mean, this guy. I contributed to a Kickstarter for him, and I've gotten the MP3s, and I played some of it back in my Dream Discography video. It still hasn't come out. He needs to get it out because it would probably be my album of the year if it was just released. This guy is so good. I don't know if there's a hang-up because printing vinyl, pressing vinyl is kind of backed up. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, Dave saw Sean Michelle at Audio Feed and got these records. The first one I'll show you, Sean Michelle, Electric Blues, or Electric Delta. Great album. I've had a download of this for a while. Some great songs on here like Mississippi Mud, Nobody's Fault But Mine, Death Knockin'. Let's see, it's kind of dark. The picture's dark too. That's Sean in the middle there. That's what the back looks like. These are scarce. This album, last time, before I got this one, I was looking at it online, and I think it was going to cost $25-30 or more. And this is another album. Looks like it says direct to disc on the label. Welcome to 1979, Sean Michelle. Kind of in a sleeve like you'd put a 12-inch signal or something in. But it is signed to me. Dale. I can't read backwards. Dale, always remember God's love. Sean. Okay. And I can't believe I haven't spun this. This has got to get spun this week. But that concludes this video. So, from Jake, can you get the camera over here? Can you say bye to the people? No? Alright. I love that face right there. Yeah. Alright, so from Jake and myself, hope you have a great day, and we'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.